Welcome back. Hello, fellow Star Voyagers. Today, on the anniversary of this game, the 5th anniversary, The Last of Us, we're back to play it again. One of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. And we've played it. Played it and played it here before. And we'll play it again. Been on my mind lately, not just because the sequel has a bit of a teaser now. Actually playing it off stream a couple of months ago. We need to load a different save to start an NG+. I've played this game many times. Many times. Played it on PS3 before it was remastered, and then played the heck out of it when it came out in remastered form, and then began to stream it. That would have been the first one on stream, June 2015, and every subsequent save here is a sort of a completion save from stream. So middle of June, middle of September, following year in March, not till October. Look at that, we didn't play it between October 2016 and September of last year. And here we are again. I had loaded that, I guess I loaded it yesterday or something. I didn't actually play it yesterday, I was playing it a month or two ago. But we have played it before many times, and not since September. And even though we've done a lot of from scratch new games on Grounded, which is a little more difficult than New Game Plus, I'm fine with having some weapons already upgraded and just play this many times. We don't have to slave to the grind. It's already pretty grim.
Everybody, I'm here.
That's right. Hey, C-Star, happy Last of Us anniversary. To you too. Welcome. Happy that. Of course, we are going to be playing on Grounded. There were some suggestions. I know Woo is always pulling for. He's probably not out there at the moment, but Woo is always pulling for me to do an easy mode playthrough. Yep.
Message coming in.
What's up, Bob? Here's to you, sir. Budias, thank you for the host. Happy almost day as well. Yeah, we're definitely playing on Grounded. Woo's always been pulling for me to do an easy playthrough, which, you know, would be a romp. It would cut it down to probably about 8 hours. In between cutscenes, Rambo would run through all the zombies and take gunfire from all the humans, and it would be kind of weird. But the weirdest thing of all, for me, on the lower difficulties after playing on Grounded for so long, is all the resources that are lying around. The game takes place so many years after the fall of society that everything's been looted and has degraded, and what's left, well, there's barely anything left. There's supposed to be nothing left. And on the easier difficulties, you can walk into any house and come out with rolls of duct tape and bottles of alcohol and all the scissors you need to spike your weapons, and it's actually more immersive. Suspension of disbelief is less challenged when everything eats your fucking face and there are no rolls of duct tape lying around every corner to be found. Hey, Quadius. The Grounded it is, one of my favorite games. We're gonna soak it all in. I'm gonna try and deviate from some of my patterns. This is tough for me. If you've been here a while, you know I repeat myself. And I'm going to try, as I was messing around a month or two off stream, to deviate from some of my patterns. Some of the places I get stuck, I'm gonna try and mix it up a little bit. And oh boy, will I call them out when we get to those places where I always get stuck. Darth, hey, you need to play this game again sometime? You never bought it on PS4? It's half off right now. I think Densa mentioned it being half off. So take a look. This might be a good time to pick it up. Now, if you haven't seen it or you haven't played it, it's a brilliant story with some crushing turns and reveals. And for the sake of those few people who may not have, please don't overtly spoil the story if you can help it. I don't want to hold anyone back. This game's been out for 5 years. We can talk about the game. But just try to be tactful. I'm not going to jump on people for spoilers on this game, but, you know, be mindful. There may be people out there who could still enjoy being surprised. Wouldn't you love to see their reaction? Need to overwrite? Save, let's just overwrite. I don't have any more slots. I don't know why they only gave us a limited number of slots, but I'm gonna overwrite the one which I was messing with a couple months ago. Bye-bye. Having fun with that one. It's good. My choice was to bring it here and play it again, or finish that off stream, but let's share. This is one of my favorites. I hope you all like it too. I may disappear from time to time to let some of the cutscenes play without chat on screen. And without my mug on screen. God, you don't know the story because most of the time you saw streams of it, it was mostly combat. Have you not seen the beginning? How hard is Grounded though? Really tough if you haven't done it before. You're not used to playing it on Grounded. There's no resources to be had, just about. Everything kills you in a bite or two. Alright, Quad. Have or haven't you?
Tommy, listen to me. He is the contractor. He's the contractor, okay? I can't lose this job. I understand. Let's talk about this in the morning, okay? We'll talk about it in the morning. All right, good night.
Hey.
Scoot.
Monday at work, huh?
What are you still doing up? It's late.
Oh, crud, what time is it?
It's way past your bedtime.
But it's still today.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
Here,
What's this?
your birthday? You kept complaining about your broken watch. So I figured, you know. You like it?
Honey, this is... It's
What?
nice, but I think it's stuck. It's not...
What? No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
Good night, baby girl.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something...
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
Phone's out.
What was that all about?
Well, no. What's that all about? So in grounded mode, even though there are prompts, you can see the triangle button prompt on the phone. Check the phone again. Reason I mentioned the prompt.
Phone's dead.
There are a number of on-screen prompts that don't appear in grounded mode. And it's when something attacks you, surprises you, and you button mash to get them off, things like that. Anyways, I'm just thinking out loud here a little bit, because I always have to remember when we play this what the what the controls are, the basic controls, but also some of the panic actions. Square, square, square. Triangle, interact, little things. This game was remastered, and so we get to enjoy it 60 frames per second. And this is the first time I've been able to stream it in 60 frames per second. I'm fairly pleased about that. So if we do have transcoding options, even better. Hopefully, if you can keep up with the stream at about 6.5K, 60 FPS, you should get to enjoy it. Most of it's pretty smooth. I don't think the game drops too much from that. Visually, one of the only weird things in the remaster is some of the dark areas are washed out, like the gamma in-game is all off. You'll see it. You'll see it because I'll mention it. I won't let you not see it, so I apologize in advance that when that happens, I'll probably call it out. I can't help myself. One of my favorite games. There are parts of the games I like to race through, and parts I just want to soak in and take my time. So I don't really have any particular plan. Hey, Rango. Yes, this again? You too? You excited too? This is the 5th anniversary of the day this game was originally released. Pelican drops. Take it in, okay? Take it all in. So much detail in this game. It originally came out in 2013. So even though it's been cleaned up for the remaster, all this detail was
Oh, dang it.
all the love that went
forgot to give
into
this to
making
him.
this game. Filling it with such detail. That's 5 years ago. Congratulations. You're not a fossil yet. Or it's Joel's birthday. Happy birthday. And happy birthday, Last of Us. Dear Dad, let's see. You're never around. You hate the music I'm into. You practically despise the movies I like, and yet somehow you still manage to be the best dad every year. How do you do that? Happy birthday, Pops. Love, Sarah. I have some guesses, Darth. Which level? Your scariest? Is it the one that begins in the sub-basement with the rats running?
Dad?
There are other guesses I could make. The bloater in the basement. Hey, Dad. Dad, are you there? Dad, are you in the bathroom? I don't want to surprise you in the bathroom, Dad. Dad probably leaves the door open anyways. Admittance spikes at area hospitals, 300% increase due to mysterious infection. FDA expands list of contaminated crops. Massive recalls anticipated. A little bit more I can read from it. The Food and Drug Administration's investigation of crops potentially tainted with a mold continues across the country. Initial lists distributed to vendors nationwide warned against crops imported from South America, but now the scope has extended to include Central America and Mexico. Several companies have already voluntarily recalled their food products from store shelves. The FDA is expected to release an expanded list of foods under their article continued on page 3. Police crazed woman killed husband, 3 others. This is September 26th, 2013, Austin, Texas. Dad?
Daddy?
Dad? A police crazed woman. Hey, Dad?
You in here?
Seem to be somehow connected to the nationwide
Where the heck
pandemic.
are you?
We've received reports that victims afflicted with the infection show signs of increased
That's
aggression
nearby.
and
Move everybody out of here now. There's a gas leak. Hey, move!
there seems to be some commotion coming from
Get the hell out of here! Run!
What was that?
I was nearby.
Dad?
Hey, Dad!
What is going on?
Nothing good.
There's his phone. Eight missed calls. Where the hell are you? Call me on my way.
Gonna be home late tonight. Go ahead and order food. See you in the morning, Dad.
Where is he? There you are.
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah?
Does anyone come in here?
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Why?
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
It's the Coopers. Something ain't right with them. I think they're sick.
I'm kind of sick.
Jimmy!
Dad?
Honey, come here. Come here. Jimmy! Jimmy, I am warning you! Don't!
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
listen to me. There is something bad going on. And we have got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tommy, come on. Come on.
Where the hell you been? You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got some notion.
Holy shit. You got blood all over you.
It ain't mine. Let's just get out of here.
This ain't half the people in the city lost their minds.
Can we just please go?
Or a parasite or something. You gonna tell me what happened?
Later.
Hey, Sarah.
You tell
How you
me.
holding up, honey?
I'm fine. Can we hear us on the radio?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks.
No cell phone. No radio. Yeah, we're doing great. A minute ago, newsman wouldn't shut up.
He said where to go?
They said, Army's put up roadblocks on the highway. No getting into Travis County.
We need to get the hell out. Take 71.
71, that's right.
Did they say how many are dead?
Probably a lot. Found this one family all mangled inside their
Tommy.
house. Right. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, how did this happen?
They got no clue. But we ain't the only town. At first they were saying it's just the South. Now they're going on about the East Coast and the West Coast. Holy hell. That's Lewis's farm. I hope that son bitch made it out.
Sure he did.
Were we sick?
No, of course not.
How do you know?
They said it's just people in the city. We're good.
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
That's right, he did. We're fine. Trust me.
All right.
Let's see what they need.
What do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
I got a kid, Joel.
So do we.
But we have room.
Hey!
Keep driving, Tommy.
Stop!
You ain't seen what I seen. Someone else will come along.
You should have helped.
Helped him.
This is bad. and their mother had the same damn idea.
We could just backtrack and...
What the fuck, man? Let's go!
Tommy!
Holy
Turn us the fuck around!
What just happened?
What the fuck just happened? Did you see that? Yes, I saw it.
God damn.
Turn here, turn here.
Come on, people, move.
What are they running from?
I'm trying.
Oh no.
Get out of the way!
Can't stop here, Tommy.
I can't fucking drive through them,
Get
Joel!
back up there!
They're behind me, too!
There. Hold on! Go!
Oh! What happens when you get distracted by a host coming in? Hi.
Daddy? Hey,
If only I'd been paying more attention.
Get back, man. Get back.
Cyanide.
Dad?
I'm here, baby. I'm here. Come, give me your hand.
What is it?
My leg hurts.
How bad?
Pretty bad.
Open
need
to
to run.
Topeka. The 5th anniversary of this game. One of my favorites.
Come on, baby. Now hold on tight.
And all hell's about to break loose.
Daddy, I'm scared. Oh no.
Joel, watch out! Keep your eyes closed, honey.
Oh my.
Keep running!
These people are on fire.
Don't look, Sarah. Keep looking at me, baby. Over there!
We're gonna get out of this. I promise.
Get back! This way! Through the alley! Go! He's dead!
God damn it.
We're almost there. We're almost there, baby. They're getting through the fence!
Keep going. Find your way out of here.
Come on! Go!
Move it.
Hold the door! Hold the
Go!
door!
Sarah! I can outrun him!
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there!
Hold the door!
Daddy, we can't leave him.
He's gonna be fine. We're almost there.
I went back!
Dad?
No!
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help.
Stop!
Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians in the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't.
Oh no.
Sarah. Move your hands, babe. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me. I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no, no. Please. 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 Please don't. Please.
The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
There are hundreds and hundreds of bodies lining the streets.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
A group calling themselves the Fireflies have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
Their public charter calls for the return of all branches of government.
Demonstrations broke out following the execution of 6 more alleged Fireflies.
You can still rise with us. Remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. Believe in the Fireflies.
Summer. "20 years later." Looking grizzled,
coming.
Joel. Looking grizzled.
How was your morning? Want one?
No, I don't want one.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
We had a drop to make.
Well, you wanted to be left alone, remember?
So I'll take one guess. The whole deal went south and the client made off with our pills. Is that about right?
Deal went off without a hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a couple of months, easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these 2 assholes, all right? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
Give me that. Are these assholes still with us?
That's funny.
At least find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Our Robert.
He knows that we're after him. He figures he's gonna get us first.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
No. He's not smart enough. I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now. Yeah?
Oh, I can do now.
Now sounds good. Quarantine zones. Welcome to the QZ.
Checkpoint's still
Curfews,
open.
checkpoints, armed guards.
Well, we better hurry up then.
Ooh, future. Burn it all down. Well, except for Fireflies. They'll take it all back. No future. Surgery.
Wait, are you serious?
I got served the damn papers this morning. I've been selected for outside work duty.
Oh, that's such crap. Soldiers are supposed to handle the outside.
I'll make sure to tell them that. What about you, Joel? You been summoned for this bullshit yet?
Nope.
Yeah, I bet.
Is her voice so familiar? Place it. I'm sure it's a familiar name, I just can't land on it. It was weird. Yeah, it was weird. We can't even run yet. We basically have no buttons, no controls. Can't crouch, can't run. It's all good. We're just, welcome to the QZ. I only took a small peek at the trailer for the next game with the environments. Can't wait.
Look at that. Ration line hasn't opened yet. Must be running low again.
Ration distribution center.
It's another half ration week. Are you fucking kidding me? That's 3 weeks in a row now.
Well, what are you gonna do?
This is such fucking bullshit. I bet those uniforms over there, they don't get half rations. Shh. What's wrong with you? Whatever, I don't even care anymore. Let them take me. Just be quiet.
I don't think you want him to take you.
Go.
Taking sounds bad.
Down on the ground.
Okay, hey, Jesus.
That gets down.
Do anything wrong! No!
Hand on his fucking head. Do it. All right, scan it. Clean.
What the hell's wrong with you? Beat it, pal.
Wayne. Get a life.
No. I'm not infected.
Hold her
Wrong,
down.
The scan's wrong.
Do it.
Please. No.
Eyes forward. All right. She's down.
Fuck this! Oh, shit.
Shut up. Consider yourself alone.
Next time I'm gonna put a bullet in your head. You hear me?
Call the cleanup crew. We're through here. Gonna need 2 bags and 2 more for the box.
All right, people, this isn't a show. Keep moving along.
Yes, sir. We'll stay put.
He says to
They're on their
put a
way.
bullet in your head if you don't move off and come back
Seems
at
like
him.
more
He means
people
it.
are getting infected.
That just means more people are sneaking.
What's up, Joel?
Eddie.
You hear they took Marianne?
What happened?
Came and snatched her in the middle of the night. Said she was a firefly. You believe that shit?
Better not mention the fireflies too loudly. You don't want the wrong person hearing you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
They fucking lynched him.
The entire squad?
Yeah. The way I heard it, they lined him up in the street and cut him up. Retribution and shit. We ever lose control of this place to the stragglers, that's what'll happen to us.
That would never go down here. Any straggler even looks at me the wrong way, I put his ass down.
I'm sure that's what they thought at every other QZ before riots broke out.
So those goddamn fireflies. They keep stirring the population up. We put an end to them. That's how you solve this shit.
We agree on that.
Next time I'm gonna put a bullet in your head. You hear me?
Man, too bad. You had the same line. Checkpoint, South 5.
You didn't hear? They caught him trying to use fake ration cards.
Jesus. What'd they do?
What do you think? They beat the shit out of him and dragged him off. Haven't heard from him since.
Fucking idiot. Should have known better.
He's got a family. What's the guy gonna do?
Yeah? How's that working out for him now?
Hey, asshole, what are you looking at?
Ronnie, shut the fuck up, man. Hey, Joel, we're not looking for trouble, okay?
No harm, no foul.
I'm no foul. See in the background, kind of cleaned up graffiti. Fuck Fedra.
What the hell's wrong with
I got us all new papers.
you know what that is?
They shouldn't give us any static up there. Just play it cool.
Drive on through.
See you later. There you go. What's your business here? Got the day off. Visiting a friend.
All right, move on through.
Thanks.
So close!
Close it off! Firefly!
Okay, one thing I never remember to do.
Come on.
I can tell you that you can turn around with what? X quick turnaround? Man, of all the controls in this game, you'll rarely see me do a quick turnaround, which would be so helpful so often. I just can't get it in my head.
Checkpoint 5 is now closed until further notice.
Yeah, till further notice.
So much for the easy route. Patch yourself up, all right?
Okay. Few words on health kits on grounded mode. We won't have the resources to make very many. When we heal, regardless of how much you heal, a couple scratches, which I will inevitably take, and we'll be back down to near death. So a more consistent play style than trying to scramble for health by way of health kits, resources for them, and using them when you're hurt is the opposite. Forget they're there, don't use them, don't bother. I will make them, I will occasionally maybe use one, but by and large, and we're going to be forced to use one right now, and then you'll see me near death for most of the game and wonder why I'm not using the health kits. And the reason is there's not enough for it to be worth it. You got to get used to being near death, so you may as well not use them. Save them for a real emergency. Oh, and I'm stubborn as all get out, so there's that too. But equip the health kit, hold R2. No choice this time. We're not getting anywhere until we do.
They're gonna close all the checkpoints.
On grounded mode, you don't have much of your UI. You don't see your current health.
Or we could just let Robert go.
You also don't see how much ammunition
Hey,
you
Tess,
have in your current
see
gun,
that shit?
except
I was
under
there. Hey, how's the east tunnel
while
looking?
switching the equipped
clear.
weapon.
I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit?
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene. She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
Okay. Pigeons, like carrier pigeons? Or yeah, carrier pigeons. Right. You were a little late to hop on. I think you slipped on your way on the shuttle.
Marlene looking for
Quad.
Robert? What do you make of that?
I don't like it.
Or eating
Better find them
pigeons. They
before
could
the
be eating
Fireflies
pigeons. That too. But if it's some sort of
This is us.
Hey, guys.
subversive group within the
Shit's stirring
QZ,
up
they
out
might
there.
need
How
some
we
way to
looking over here?
communicate with other
It's been quiet.
groups.
No signs of military or infected.
That's what I like to hear.
Pigeons might work.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Can't wait to see what kind of environments, textures, objects, and so forth they come up with for the next game. Considering this is a PS3 game, even though it was remastered. Look at the TV and the textures. In some places, it's not different or barely different from what was originally made, which was a PS3 game. Still don't have much of our controls yet.
Ugh,
We're gonna need a light.
Freaks. I need to watch what they throw away down here. Let there be light.
All right, first comment I want to make on Gamma in the game and black levels. Did you notice how nice and black it was before she turned on the light, and how nice and dark these blacks are? They're not gray. They're not muddy. The Gamma's proper. In the dark, it's dark. And where it's light, and you can see the color. There are some unfortunate areas in the game. We're going to get to some. There's a couple real standout places where you'd be in an area like this and it's going to be gray. And it bugs me, because obviously they can do it right. The whole game's not off. It's not like the game's gamma is tweaked everywhere. There's just some scenes where it's off. And because it's circumstantial, you can't fix it by changing settings on your TV. It'll mess up the rest of the game. Oh well. It's a remaster. I was a little weirded out when that was a feature in the remaster. So we can run now. Vault.
Our backpacks are still here from last time.
Not a lot of ammo.
Make the shots count.
So we got a flashlight, and
All right, Texas. Boost me up.
so you can see how much ammo you have when you're selecting a weapon, but ordinarily it would be displayed in a UI. On Grounded, maybe on Survivor as well. At least on the Grounded difficulty, you can't see that. Not when you're aiming, not when you fire a bullet, only when you're equipping. You have a flashlight. It's a kinetic flashlight. You can shake it up to recharge it. When it gets weak, it'll even prompt you to shake it. One of those. Tess wants a boost.
You ready?
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Already.
Come on.
Go on.
On the easier difficulty settings, it's worth looking in every corner for resources because there are a great deal to be found.
What am I
On
not?
Grounded,
That a trick question?
you can look in every corner and you're almost never going to find anything anyways. I will try not to go into every corner where there's nothing, because I've played it enough times to
Ain't
be
been
able
out here in
to
a
avoid
while.
a few of them.
It's like we're on a date.
Well, I am the romantic type.
Got your ways.
We're out of the QZ. There's probably a lot of ways to sneak out of the QZ, but for all these years, the place is quite run down. As for where resources are on the lower difficulties, I've forgotten. For most playthroughs, I will look everywhere anyways, just in case there's something I missed. I was playing a couple
Where's
months
the
ago off
ladder?
stream, and
It's
I
gotta
found
be
some
around here
things
somewhere.
that I had long since forgotten or never known about. I don't know if I'll remember them this time. Who knows? I may go off into random corners. And most of the time there'll be nothing.
Hey, try over there.
Got it.
Great, bring it over.
Fun with ladders. I'm sure the ladders will be back.
Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
That's all relative.
This way.
A dozen or so, maybe. Count the different melee weapons, maybe a dozen or so. There are so many empty drawers on Grounded. I wouldn't say. Perhaps yet. Take my advice, stay on the other side of the wall. I don't know if I read that one before. Be hard pressed to go through every little detail in every room of this game. Firefly pendants, collectibles.
Down through here.
You can find most of those pretty easily if you just poke around in every corner, but there are a couple weird ones hanging from tree branches. And
For his sake, he better.
Look, once we get our merchandise back, it should be easy to unload.
Well, speaking of merchandise, when's that next shipment due?
We'll meet Bill next month. More pills, lots of ammo, supposedly.
Yeah, well, he always shows up with something. Should keep us busy for a while.
Hold up. Spores.
we'll hear a lot more about the fungus that infects people that caused this apocalypse. But it is a fungal apocalypse. And cordyceps, which it's based on, is a real type of fungal growth. And really does, in some varieties, behave as a parasite in a host. You can find pictures online of wasps and such infected with cordyceps that is growing out of them. Yeah, it's real. Enjoy that thought.
Where the hell are all these coming from? The place was
So I
clear
won't
last
pick on the
night.
gamma here
Coming
because
out of
we got
something.
spores, all right? I'll
Fail
pick on
it.
it later when we don't. You can already see the dark here is not very dark. Very, very gray. They said spores, so I'll save my griping. Most of it. So yeah, this stuff, it's real. Sleep tight.
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
Hey, Willow. Sounds like a tasty sandwich. Any cordyceps
Should be
to
able
go
fit
with
through
that?
here.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way.
Easy.
Watch it, watch it. Help me. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn.
He's been breathing spores. He's done.
Please.
What do you want to do?
Well, we can leave him to turn. What do you think, Tess?
Poor bastard.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what looking for resources on Grounded is usually like. Nothing there? Okay, next room. Nope, nothing there. Okay, next room. Oh yeah. Or better yet, stick to bricks and bottles. So let's see. What is it? Triangle? I always have to. You don't see the flashlight, so no problem with the flashlight. Very forgiving that they don't see the flashlight. Why they're not light sensitive. Some of them can see. I don't know why the ones that can see aren't light sensitive. But I'll take it, because imagine if they weren't. To do everything. Yeah, they're munching too, Willow. They like their snack. They don't even have toasty bread. Okay, so you can really see the spores here, how they make for a gray cloud. I can't take issue with how foggy it was down there. We were in Sporeville. Joel's still wearing his mask. Candy bars. And you can't take the candy bars with you in your backpack. If your health is full, you cannot take the candy bar with you because that'd be too much weight. Hey, brother, we were so close. Sitting outside the walls, knowing I'll never see the inside of the zone, while waiting for the smuggler to show up. We heard a squad of soldiers approaching. In our panic, we ducked into this building in hopes of hiding from them. None of us noticed the spores until it was too late. We're all infected. We have a few hours, maybe a day at most. I hope the smuggler's still coming so I can at least pass this note to you. Could have listened to you and come to the zone with you when I had the chance. Now it's too late. Yeah, you can look at the handwriting.
Trying to sneak into the
Prefer to
zone.
read that.
As much as everyone complains about
Yeah, I want to take it.
Got all these poor bastards wishing they were living on the inside.
I could take it with. How goes it, Jay? The mighty, the nifty, the killer of things, the bionic, the wearer of masks, the breather of spores. It goes. Glad to be playing this game again, and it's the game's 5th anniversary. Today. It's pretty cool. It was released on June 14th, 2013.
All right, that's all of them.
Let's hope so.
See the spores pouring
Let's head
out
back
there.
into the city.
Some fresh air. That's the one thing I love about the outside.
Fucking hate the smell of the city.
Why don't you ask Bill to get you some of them air fresheners?
Hey, if they weren't expired, that'd be a good idea.
So in the many playthroughs of the game, I get used to running in the same places and even checking the same corners endlessly that I know are empty. But there are also places I don't run. Kind of have in mind to stick my nose in a few corners where I don't usually go. See if I've been missing
We're here.
a bit of this and that.
Cover the entrance.
Did that a couple months ago and found some stuff. And didn't take notes and probably won't remember what stuff I found that was different last time. Did take a couple notes on the sequence with Sam. I was messing around trying some things. And I'm sure on lower difficulties, I don't remember anymore. There's stuff everywhere.
Be a dear, would you?
I'll get it.
Message coming in.
Grounded, there's stuff nowhere.
Patching it through.
KG, hey, thank you for the host.
Here, pass it to me.
Hello, Hot Wheels. Good to see you, sir. Glad you're doing well.
It's a bit heavy.
I think I can handle it.
All right.
Ooh. Yeah, I hope you are all doing well out there.
There we go.
Well, what do we have here?
Hear us up here.
Purple Troll.
Bossy today.
Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow, Purple Troll.
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
It's clear. Come on. Shut it.
That's one to, yeah, you're watching it, right? Got your eye on it. Yeah, too important to ignore. I'm doing. You know me, I love this game.
Hey, little man. Make sure the coast is clear. No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
You know he's expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting.
I'm doing my best. Doing my best. Not sure what my best is anymore, but I'm,
Hey, pretty lady, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some
now,
work done.
Terrence.
No, it's good. Look, I
Not
got the car.
now. You hear me?
Okay, you can do that. Don't get all huffy puffy about it.
If you ain't got ration cards, don't even waste my time. I'm not interested in bartering for bullets. Hurry up, we're starving.
Keep your shirt on. Next batch coming right up.
Hey, don't even think about cutting in line.
Fucking A. I'm waiting on this rat forever.
I bet rat doesn't taste half bad. Doggos!
Sorry, man. These dogs are all accounted for. Sold out in less than an hour. Try me next week.
You touch it, you buy it.
Tess.
Ain't
been a
touching nothing.
You don't visit us anymore.
Who the hell is that?
None of your damn business.
Winner! Winner, winner! One cooked rat dinner! Big Patty with the beard.
Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Who's that?
An old headache. Don't ask.
Butter chicken sounds good. I bet this portrait of life, in or out of the QZ, I bet this is a portrait of life for a lot of people. Although in the QZ, everybody probably has their work assignments and no curfews out here. Sit around drinking moonshine, playing solitaire, waiting for the world to end. Looking at how it kind of already did. Notice civilian service system. Fuck this. The General of the Boston QZ. Greetings. As an able-bodied civilian, you are hereby issued work orders to participate in various duties relating to the care of the quarantine zone. Please report promptly to main office, Charles Bridge, on December 15th at 6:30 a.m. for forwarding to an Armed Forces Management Station. Willful failure to appear at the place and hour of the day named in this order subjects the violator to ration restriction and possible loss of zone residency. Bring your order with you when you report. Important notice, read carefully. If you have participated in work duties in the past 6 months, bring evidence with you and service will be postponed. If you have any physical or mental condition which, in your opinion, may disqualify you for service, bring a physician's certificate describing that condition. Well, at least you made it, KG. I'm not coming for Lammy. Is that a lamb?
I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Cheers, cheers. Look for the light. Alright, still tutorial stuff all the way through Robert, but kind of begins here.
Here we go.
There we go. Oh, and a heads up, don't fuck with Tess.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Take cover!
You ready?
Yeah.
Tess ain't got time for that.
Cover you. Get the angle on them.
Okay, your companions, lucky them, they have unlimited ammo. You don't. I have 4 shots, and it is hardly worth using them. Especially here, your companions also don't do much damage with their ammo. But I'm gonna use Tess to take these guys out anyway. Oh, damn. That's bad angle, huh? How many shots did she put in that guy alone? 4, 5, 6 shots now?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Indie Coffee, thank you for the host.
You're gonna pay for that!
Tess, you wanna finish the other guy off? Come on, Tess. Put another bullet in him already. Thank you.
Nicely done, Texas.
Yeah, grounded difficulty. You got it.
How the hell did he
The
get
one
all
with
these
no
guys?
bullets.
If Robert's good at one thing,
Yeah, we got
it's
8
writing
bullet.
blank checks. Let's go put an end to that.
Believe in the Fireflies.
Going through here.
Remember who we were.
Boost me up.
Boost me up. Yeah, Indy, one of my favorite games of all time. Lost count of how many times I've played it.
Give me your hand.
A little easier on NG+. Grounded's hard either way, but we've already got upgrades. We should look at that. See if I can even see them yet. Okay, we can't yet. Just this stuff. Notice how weapon sway is already maxed out. That's particularly useful, especially when you're hanging upside down in one of Bill's stupid traps. Having the extra health. But yeah, these things that carried over, so a few things, make it easier on NG+. Having your weapon upgrades. Yep. Doing hiding back there. I'm hiding in case Tess turns on me, I guess. Did I mention that you should not fuck with Tess?
More of Robert's guys.
How do you
Second
know they're
warning.
coming? 2 of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
I can't even move yet. An eye on Tess.
Move up. Move up.
Now, if you see me doing this silly little jig, you can drag people. Use them. Oh, you can drag people around for a little bit when you first grab them.
I meant to tell you, I was down on Jordan Street, and all these soldiers showed up with a group of about 5 civs, all in handcuffs.
Let me guess. Fireflies?
Yep. They lined them up against the wall, and bang, bang, bang. They just executed all of them.
Holy shit.
I hear it's like the heart of the city. They're cracking down on them hard.
Tess is just shivving them right and left. Okay, so what I wanted to say about the weird little jig I was doing. Candy bars. When you're crouched, you move very slowly. When you're standing, of course, you move a little faster. You walk at a normal speed. If you're following someone and you don't want to be detected, you don't want to be heard, you're crouching. But it's often hard to catch up with them or cover much ground. For whatever reason, the game doesn't really detect, people don't hear you popping out of the crouch. So if you're moving and you kind of run for a second and pop back into the crouch, it only adds up to a little bit, but you kind of lurch forward, lurch forward, lurch forward. And you can gain ground on people without getting heard. Or you can screw it up and then everything goes to hell real fast. But you'll see me do that, it'll look weird, so I'll be doing this sometimes, a few places in particular. And that's what I'm doing.
Hey, consolidated the crate in your
Here's the bottle tutorial.
Supplies are locked up.
Good. Let's do another once over and then head out. It's getting close to curfew.
What about Robert? Who's he holing up with tonight? The guy's too paranoid to stay here by himself.
Fuck if I know. We'll check in with the others to come up with something.
Okay.
Sequences are all very scripted at the beginning. Once you start to interact and enemies start to move around, there's a lot more randomization. But initially, each sequence is very scripted. Depending on how you want to play, you can take advantage of that. Especially if you're replaying the game and you want to wait for the same enemy to stand in the same place and all that jazz. Here's where one of the first places, I don't know if I think I've already waited a bit too long. What I wanted to do was grab him before he stepped out into view. We'll pull him behind cover. Because there are a couple guys up top. I don't know why we didn't get spotted there. The whole reason I would try to approach him that way is to get him before he steps out. There's nothing back here. So I guess there's no point in my coming back here other than to point out that there's so many places that are just empty, ungrounded. Guy in the distance. You can hear a little whooshing sound when someone has line of sight on you, which grows if you're about to be spotted. I think the guy on the far side might turn and see us. That was really bad. We're dead. Can't even stop animating or anything. So, what was that? Did I take 3 shots? That's not bad.
Hey, consolidated the crates in the south warehouse. Supplies are locked up.
Good. Do another once over and then head out. It's getting close to curfew.
Example of one of those rooms I never go into. Like, I never go into that room. I don't remember if there's anything in that room ungrounded because of
We'll check in with the others to come
my
up with
habit.
something.
Okay.
Guy's going upstairs, that other guy's moving out into the big room. Actually, run a little bit before you get so close that he could hear you. Then actually grab him before he steps out into view. You don't have to drag him back. Forget all that for a minute. For all I know, there could be extra supplies in some of the corners of some of these maps that long forgotten or never seen. You find when you replay games you like, do you end up doing the same things? Or do you try different things? I'm bad about trying different things. Let's grab him, let's pull him back. Pull him back. Hopefully I can choke him out and get out of the way before the guy across turns and sees us.
Nice and quiet, Texas.
For the noise from the cans. Oh, how much do they alert from that? Another guy who paths near this one. He gets spotted from right over there. I don't mean to suck the life out of the game by knowing where things are. Did he go downstairs? Where's the guy who paths on the far side? Did he... Even when we expect things and we think we know things, some stuff, RNG, what did you do?
Come out, you
Yes,
coward.
he went downstairs. He doesn't go downstairs every time. Did he hear us and go downstairs? Do that. Let's back up. Very bad. Oh! Joel doesn't waste time being quiet if he thinks it's the last enemy in the room.
We should have brought more people.
They just slow us down.
Yeah, you're right. Come on, the docks are this way. Let's do this.
Oh, his finishers are awful. You don't actually have to change clothes to say hi. Oh, change clothes to say hi. Hi. I see what you did there. Happy Last of Us anniversary and such. Yes, indeed. That health kit we picked up, that's nice. Alright, we have our crafting menu too. About, looking for... Can't look at weapon upgrades until we have an upgrade bench, right? I don't know what they were thinking by making some of these you hold a button to raise a chain and some of them you tap.
There's our boy.
Picked one method. Anybody else find themselves
That cocky
thrown off by that?
Let's go wrap this up.
So this is your first big map test. Not really a huge map, but this is what most of the game is like. You have a somewhat
Let's be
open
smart
map
about this. There's a lot of them.
and a lot of emergent possibilities. Static starting positions for enemies. Lots of ways you can approach stuff. have all my habits, and I really gotta try not to lean on them too much. I'd like to mix things up. I have to fight the urge to do what I know works, and even when I fail, even when I screw up the things that I've done many times, and I do them because they work, when I don't screw them up, when I fail, it's a great opportunity to say, well, why not mix it up now? Now that you pooched it. Even then, it's hard to fight the urge to just do what you know. Would I deliberately make myself a target? Would I get myself spotted when I know I can come over here and grab this guy? Why would I make myself a target? Shipping manifest, not the most fascinating document.
This guy's wheeling and dealing with everyone in town.
This guy walking towards us, and he'll spot us soon. He gets a little closer. I can get out of the way. There's a listen mode that will let you see where enemies are through walls that you can't use on grounded. I don't think he's the only one. There's some. Oh, okay, that was Tess. There's someone else who might be in this metal shipping container. Since we don't have listen mode. Alright, he wasn't in it, but he was on the other side of it. Okay. Then I have patterns, and this is not where I normally stand, so where's Buddy Boy going, and how exposed am I? We get our first melee weapon, a really crappy 2x4 here. Can't do much with the 2x4 unless you've already smacked someone over the head with a bottle or a brick. If you stun someone, a bottle or a brick, you open them up for a nice clean melee kill, really. A one-hit kill with just about any weapon. Extremely. Doc's note. What the hell are we doing with this guy? I don't like how he orders us around. I don't like his stupid ponytail. And I sure as shit don't like that he hasn't paid us yet. Not to mention that the people after him are some of the most dangerous in the city. What do you think's gonna happen when they get wind of our involvement?
I leave it to Robert to piss everyone off.
So I'm carrying a brick. You can throw the bricks. You can kind of auto target and throw the bricks at a target that way. You can also free throw. But using the little auto lock on is much more effective. If you want to stun someone, that's what you want to do. You can also run up and smack someone with a bottle or a brick. Just hold it, run up and bash him with it. If it's a brick, you get a few hits. If it's a bottle, it'll break in one. But if you use the auto lock on and you throw a brick or a bottle and an enemy's stunned, and then you run up with your melee weapon, one swing will take him out. Yeah, KG, I'm sorry, all the numbers I'm giving are definitely grounded, so you can probably, you have a lot more leeway on normal difficulty. Probably only get 4 hits with the 2x4. That's probably the same on normal, but you would do more damage to an enemy with 1 or 2 hits. Now, I can't see if he's there, but there's often an enemy on the side of those crates who's weirdly scripted. Meaning he's very hard to bait out. You can know that he's there, but if he's there, he waits to get the drop on you when you come around the corner, and it's, I really don't like him. Can't see him from over there. Let's see if we can. He's there. Do you see him? Do you see his arm? See his arm? Punk. See if we can just get his attention or something. Yeah, that guy's a real pain. Now, don't see any more bricks. Bottles, where are they here? This one. Okay, Buddy Boy's on the move.
All right. Guess you want to do this the hard way.
He's the last guy if you want. I'll just, we'll smack him with the bottle. Then run up and hit him with the board. See. Home run! This 2x4, I would have taken all 4 hits. And it would have been broken if I hadn't primed him with the bottle. If you stun them, they're an easy drop.
That office. Robert must have run in there.
Yeah, the guy. He hides here with his gun and he waits for you to come around the corner. And he really waits. I mean, as soon as you have line of sight, he's firing. He doesn't actually know you're there until that's what I mean by over scripted.
Get the fuck back!
You just want to talk, Robert?
We got fucking nothing to talk about!
Put your gun down!
Go fuck yourself!
He's running!
Robert!
Joel, this way! We almost got him!
Oh, did I mention? Not want to
Hello,
fuck
Robert.
with Tess.
Tess. Joel. No hard feelings, right?
None at all.
All right.
God damn it!
We missed you.
Look, whatever it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to
The
say...
guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, sure, but it's complicated. All right? Look, all right, just hear me out on this. I got... Fuck. Stop! Ugh.
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
I sold him.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed us. I'd say you bet on the wrong horse.
I just need more time. Just, give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple days.
Who has our guns?
It's the Fireflies. I owed the Fireflies.
What?
Look, they're basically all dead. We could just go in there, finish them off. We get the guns. What do you say? Come on. Yeah, fuck those Fireflies. Let's go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
Double tap.
Well, now what?
We go get our merchandise back.
How?
I don't know. We explain it to them. Look, let's go find a Firefly.
You won't have to look very far.
There you go. Queen Firefly.
Why are you here?
Business. You aren't looking so hot.
Where's Robert? I needed him alive.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
How many cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards. I need something smuggled out of the city. You do that, I'll give you your guns back, and then some.
How do we know you got them? Well, I hear the military's been wiping you guys out.
You're right about that. I'll show you the weapons. I gotta move. What's it gonna be?
I want to see those guns.
Follow me.
So, what have we learned?
We gotta get out of here.
About
now.
Tess. Don't mess with Tess.
You want the seal? We gotta move.
So another thing about Grounded, you can't see what you have left on your melee weapon unless it's laying on the ground. You swap it with another one, you can see that it was missing one tick. That's what you learned.
You're here. I know a way around this. Come on.
Now, considering her arm is so messed up, alright, she did have one armed. It's good. She can't get the door open later. She's climbing with that other arm here. Holding a gun with it. Heck, which arm is even hurt? Is it her left arm that's hurt? Because that's the one she jumped and pulled the ladder down with.
Holy shit. Is that your people?
What's left of them? Why do you think I'm turning to you guys? This way.
Or neither arm is hurt, it's just the wound in her side?
So
I
why
guess that
now?
makes more
They were
sense.
quiet.
Take her
They're
hand
planning
off,
on leaving the city,
she's
but they need escape.
holding the wound, but
They've been trying to rile us up.
Looks like they did.
We're trying to defend ourselves.
yeah, she's holding a side wound. I guess I didn't stop to think about it. Enough. This door here is too heavy for her, so.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Hey, how you holding up?
I'll live. Hold up. Soldiers. That's the way out. The door under the bridge.
I ain't a big fan of these odds.
We can sneak by them, even though I know that's not your style.
We'll see how it goes. Let's get moving.
Had to let that one go,
We need
Darth.
to get to that door.
Far side door. Can't go straight. There's a big drop. You have to go up and around. Where am I? Wall.
You picked the wrong day to sue us. Damn. You missed all the action.
I'll get this one. Go around and get the other.
And whatever.
Doing a good job for someone with a serious side wound. I don't know if you can see what's going on the bridge. Do you see the soldier with his gun aimed at someone who's kneeling? There's a little bit of...
Okay.
There's some stuff to go with that we don't always get to see because of the way I come at this.
I am assuming direct control.
Hey, man. Ooh. Welcome. See if I can get us a glimpse of what's going on the bridge. It's just a flesh wound. I'm sure they'll all get back up shortly.
Looks like you are good for something.
He must have taken out the fireflies on the bridge. Is there a good way to be able to see what's going on there? Maybe from near the very beginning? The bot making googly eyes at you, man. Pretty sure the soldier facing us on the far side would see us if we came out. Grab his buddy. He's going back to patrol by the door. Haven't seen Ex Machina yet. So, you're not willing to guinea pig it then?
Thank God you're here.
Indy, of course I am. Yeah, of course I am. However, it's a ways off, and I didn't even watch the whole teaser. I didn't want to see too much of the levels or gameplay. Marlene probably won't say anything about the fireflies while there's still one guy alive. And he is. He's down there. For him to come up and around, there he is. But yes, I'm hyped for the second one. I can't wait to not know where everybody is. I don't want to know where the enemies are. I don't know what's happening next. I want to be surprised again by everything. I want to figure all this stuff out again from scratch. I don't want to see those beautiful new environments. So Marlene ran off for the door, so we don't get her comment on these guys. But there is a bit of dialogue about the fireflies. I don't know, maybe if everything devolves into a firefight, so you're further back when everybody's dead. Maybe we're just too close to the stairs. She comes running right down here, and you don't get to hear her dialogue about her troops. Hey, Rage Mage, how you doing, man? Wish it was on PC. You and a ton of people.
Go on, outside.
I'm sure I'm more likely to play that one right away. Probably play that right
this way.
I don't see how I could resist playing it right away. Trying to avoid pre-ordering games anymore, though.
How you holding up?
I'm running on fumes. But I'll make it.
I can avoid pre-ordering this one, and I think I'm cured.
Attention. Curfew is now in full effect. Anyone caught outside without proper authorization will be arrested and prosecuted.
The hell are we smuggling?
I'll show you.
Attention. Curfew is now in full effect. Anyone caught outside without proper authorization will be arrested and prosecuted.
I don't mind this game having a slow beginning. Sure is a slow beginning. And what's it all about? Well,
Joel, give me a hand with this.
here we go.
Whoa. Come on now. Get on up.
Fuck away from her! Hey! Let her go.
Well, you're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
She's not one of mine.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got his help. But I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
We're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's
Bullshit,
the
I'm not
best
going
Ellie.
with him. How do you know them?
I was close with his brother Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you too. He was a good man.
Look, just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talking. You'll be fine. Now go with him.
Don't take long. And you, stay close. Let's go.
All right, Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Whoa. I heard all the shooting, but... what happened?
Fireflies. Same thing's gonna happen to us if we don't get off the street.
You're the pro. I'm just following you.
I'm following you. Johnny's joint.
Down here. Don't keep up.
I am. Where are we going?
Up there. That'll get us to the North Tunnel.
How are we supposed to reach that?
Just give me a minute.
So, every game has their mechanics that get used again. One's got ladders and dumpsters and boost me up. Although Ellie's a badass, she doesn't need a boost most of the time. That jump she's making there. Think about that. Some of the time she does need a boost, it's not even that high.
This tunnel, you use it to smuggle things?
Yep.
Like illegal things?
Sometimes.
You ever smuggle a kid before?
What you smuggle?
No, that's a first. What's the deal with you and Marlene anyways?
I don't know. She's my friend, I guess.
Your friend, huh? You're friends with the leader of the Fireflies. What are you, like, 12?
She knew my mom, and she's been looking after me. And I'm 14. Not that that has anything to do with anything.
So where are your parents?
Where are anyone's parents? They've been gone a long, long time.
So instead of just staying in school, you decide to run off and join the Fireflies, is that it?
Look, I'm not supposed to tell you why you're smuggling me, if that's what you're getting at.
You wanna know the best thing about my job? I don't gotta know why. To be honest with you, I give two shits what you're up to.
Well, great.
Good. Is it?
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
Your watch is broken. You mumble in your sleep. I hate bad dreams.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I've never been this close to the outside. I mean, look how dark it is. Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
What on earth do the Fireflies want with you?
Hey. Sorry it took so long. Soldiers fucking everywhere.
How's Marlene?
She'll make it. I saw the merchandise. It's a lot. Wanna do this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
Think it's a bit strange that they're having us do their smuggling?
Marlene wanted to do it herself. We weren't their first choice. Or the second, for that matter. She's lost a lot of men. Beggars can't be choosers.
I just hope there's someone alive to pay us.
Someone will be around. Come on.
And another recurring game mechanic, the generators.
Who's waiting for us at the drop-off?
She said there's some fireflies that have traveled all the way from another city. The girl must be important. What is the deal with you? You some bigwig's daughter or something?
Something like that. How long is this all gonna take?
If everything goes as planned, we should get you to them in a few hours. Ellie, once we get out there, I need you to follow our lead and stay close.
Yeah, of course.
Now, it'll be more noticeable in some spots up ahead. I don't know if you can tell. Starting to wonder if maybe the moonlight outside is part of why the game does it in some areas. But the blacks, in the absence of other color or light, no problem here where there's red. But in the absence of color, the blacks aren't very black in some areas, as if the gamma's off. They look almost gray. Some of that is coming up.
Climb up and check if the coast is clear.
You can kind of see it now already. And earlier, when the blacks were nice and rich, look at this. I know we're outside. I know there's moonlight, but
now hold up. There's a patrol up ahead.
Nothing is black anymore. The blackest you get is gray.
All right, we're good. Come on up.
Only certain sequences. You can't tweak
Come on,
your television or capture device
Watch
or
your
anything.
step.
Look at that. And maybe it has to do with the distant lighting effects or the moonlight, but even in places indoors where that light doesn't reach, we no longer have blacks. Now we have gray. Just sea of gray. Sorry, I warned you. I was gonna nitpick that a little bit. As long as there's enough color
Holy shit. I'm actually outside.
or complex lighting, that doesn't happen. But there are these indoor and some outdoor settings where the lighting's rather simple and it's all washed out. I've always wondered if the patched for PS4 Pro version behaves differently in some of those settings. Looks like we're going up.
Up this way.
Coast looks clear. Oh!
Don't do anything stupid.
Move.
Turn around, on your knees. You scan him, I'll call it in.
Put your hands on your head.
This is Ramirez at Sector 12, requesting pickup for 3 stragglers. Understood.
Look the other way. We can make this worth your while.
Shut up. Tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the ETA?
Couple minutes.
Oh, fuck. I thought we were just gonna hold him up or something.
Oh, shit. Look.
Jesus Christ. Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? Was this lying?
I can explain.
You better explain fast.
Look at this.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3 weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's 3 weeks. I swear. Why would she set you up?
I ain't buying it. Oh, shit. Tess, run. Run!
Go! Go! Move!
It's funny, I think about wanting to do things, mix it up and do things differently from how I normally do. But in some of these areas, there's only so much where enemies are and
When I
where
give
they
you the
go.
signal, we run.
Signal, run.
You couldn't get in a melee battle here if you wanted to.
Stay away from the lights.
Well, the best way through this area is just to run. Once she says run, take her seriously and just run.
God damn it. They're everywhere.
Move it. Right there.
I see him, I see him.
They must have gotten through. Check the trenches.
Just stay back. Stay
Right above
down,
us.
don't let him see you.
Follow Joel.
You see anything?
Clear back here. I'll look up ahead.
So far, so good.
You got that after taking it slow and died. I'm sure it is possible to take it slow. It's been so long since I did, though.
I hear him up ahead.
I get spotted here often enough.
Go, go.
Yeah, they will shred you with machine guns there. You get spotted. Although if they spot you, you can still usually make a break for it. So look at this. Here's just grounded. There's nothing. You could have thrown us a bone. We're like over in a corner here, and no, nothing. Dolores, hey, bro. Oh, I'm doing one of my favorite games, and it's this game's 5th anniversary. I'm glad to be playing it again. Hope you're doing all right. Another area that's just,
Another patrol.
I won't go slow here because I can't think of any good way to go slow. I only know a good way to go fast. Nothing in the drawers.
Ain't spotted us yet. Let's go around.
But for a big area a fair number of enemies, and some of them have high ground. It's one of the easiest areas to get through. You can just bank right, go fast, stay to the side. And look, you got enemies up on
Are they gonna follow us down here?
We ain't sticking around to find out.
second floor.
Keep quiet.
You got enemies patrolling
It's
over
too
by
damn
the
close,
shelves.
Tess. Better be worth it, kid.
And once they move into the middle, they can spot you moving from your original position. So if you hesitate, they're gonna have coverage. And if you
Tess,
move,
got any idea
they got
which way?
Jack.
So different.
So why not, right? Fire Warrior, thank you for the host, auto host.
Yeah, this looks right. Stay close.
At least we're out of the rain.
How's it look?
Is there moonlight coming into this room? Because again, look at how
Think we can squeeze through here.
the gamma seems off. Everything seems kind of washed out. The dark is no longer dark. It's a muddy gray. Muddy gray. I always hoped they would patch it. Seems fixable.
Shit. I got more soldiers.
But maybe it has to do with the lighting outside, even though we were
I don't
inside.
think they see us. Stay in the shadows.
Practically glowing in there.
Are we safe?
No, they're still around. Look, take a moment to catch your breath. Joel, see if there's anything we can use in here.
Sure thing,
Grounded?
boss.
Not much, Tess. Quarter blades and a few parts.
Tess, up through here through this pipe. I think we can make it through here.
Stay very close, Ellie.
Okay.
Like here, we are standing in a dark pipe. I'm sorry for nitpicking this. I won't do it through the whole game because it's not all like that. Can you tell what color shirt Tess is wearing? Or Ellie? I mean, you shouldn't be able to, but it should be in the dark. Not... Sure, it's hard to get this stuff right.
Whoa. Jesus.
Gather up. They're calling us back. We're returning to the wall.
You heard the man.
Load on up.
Let's go.
Come on.
We got our nice balanced blacks back, or at least in that brief bit of cutscene, and now we're using the, I don't know.
All right, there you
It
go.
varies a lot. Actually, there's a lot of, it's off in this next sequence too.
What was the plan? Let's say that we deliver you to the Fireflies. What then?
Marlene, she said that they have their own little quarantine zone with doctors there still trying to find a cure.
Yeah, we've heard that before, huh, Tess?
And that whatever happened to me is the key to finding a vaccine.
Oh, Jesus.
It's what she said.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Hey, fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
Me neither. Tess, what the hell are we doing here?
What if it's true?
I can't...
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
I get it.
Sarah. He's been with Joel a while. He knows a few things that Joel probably doesn't tell anyone
This way.
else.
If we cut through downtown, we can hit the Capitol building by sunrise.
We hope.
Alright, we're gonna pause here and take our first break. I just wish the blacks were this rich, like nice dark blacks like this. I want nice dark blacks like that in this sequence. I want Joel's wet shirt to dark. Where's the anyways, nice blacks. Most of the game has it. Some sequences, it's all a miss. Love this game though. So we're finally getting started. This is rather the beginning. We haven't even had our first. This is still tutorial, really. We haven't even ran into a clicker yet, although it's coming. So good times. I'll be back in about 10. Take 10-ish, and I'll see you soon. Stay tuned, everyone.